Top 3 plant-based proteins for arthritis relief and muscle strength. Soothe pain and inflammation naturally. Living with arthritis can feel overwhelming, the constant aches, stiffness, and limitations it places on daily activities. While medication has its place, nature offers powerful allies in the fight against joint pain and inflammation. Today, we're diving into 3 incredible plant-based proteins that do more than just ease joint pain and inflammation. They also help rebuild and strengthen muscles, which naturally weaken as we age. These natural powerhouses can be a game changer in how you manage arthritis and muscle strength from the inside out. Number 1. Lentils. Let's take a minute to appreciate one of the most underrated foods in your pantry. Lentils. I know they're not exactly the star of glamorous food blogs or trendy TikTok recipes. No shiny packaging, no bold claims. But if you or someone you care about struggles with arthritis, these humble little legumes might just be a quiet hero in your kitchen. Here's the thing, lentils are incredibly good at fighting inflammation, easing joint pain, and giving your body the support it needs to feel stronger and more comfortable. And the best part? They're affordable, easy to cook, and available just about anywhere. So what makes lentils such a standout for arthritis relief? First up, protein. Your muscles need protein to stay strong and help stabilize your joints. But many high-protein foods, especially red meats, can actually trigger more inflammation. Exactly what you don't want when your joints are already sore or swollen. Lentils offer a plant-based protein that supports healing without aggravating your symptoms. It's gentle on your body but powerful in all the right ways. And that's just the beginning. Lentils are also rich in magnesium, a mineral that many people, especially older adults, don't get enough of. Magnesium helps regulate inflammation, ease muscle tension, and even soothe nerve discomfort. If your mornings start with stiff, uncooperative joints, low magnesium could be playing a role. Think of it as a natural relaxant for your joints and muscles. Subtle, but essential. Let's talk about potassium, a nutrient that often flies under the radar when it comes to joint health. Most people don't connect it with arthritis, but it plays a surprisingly powerful role. Potassium helps your body flush out excess sodium, which when consumed in large amounts, especially from processed foods, can cause your body to retain water. That water retention can lead to puffiness, bloating, and even more inflammation in your joints. So if your hands or knees feel swollen, potassium, or a lack of it, could be part of the problem. Foods like lentils are rich in potassium, and by including more of them in your meals, you're helping your body release that extra sodium and naturally ease joint swelling. And with less swelling comes less pain. It's a simple but effective equation. Lentils have another superpower too: fiber. You might not immediately associate fiber with arthritis relief, but here's the connection. Fiber helps control blood sugar levels. When you eat meals that cause blood sugar spikes, your body may respond with inflammation, which can worsen joint pain and stiffness. But fiber slows the absorption of sugar, keeping your blood sugar steadier throughout the day. That means fewer inflammatory surges and more joint comfort over time. Eating fiber-rich foods like lentils gives you not just lasting energy, but also a powerful way to help reduce inflammation naturally. And don't overlook folate, also known as vitamin B9. It might not get as much attention, but it has a big job, helping to lower homocysteine levels in the blood. Homocysteine is an amino acid, and elevated levels have been linked to increased inflammation and joint issues. The good news? Lentils are an excellent source of folate. By eating them regularly, you support your body in keeping those levels balanced, which can quietly but significantly improve how your joints feel over time. You might be wondering, okay, lentils sound healthy, but what do I actually do with them? The good news? Pretty much anything. Lentils are incredibly adaptable and surprisingly low maintenance, even if cooking isn't exactly your favorite hobby. Toss them into soups or stews for a boost of texture and richness. Whip up a comforting lentil curry with garlic, onions, and your favorite spices. Or chill them and mix them into a salad with chopped veggies, herbs, and a drizzle of olive oil for something cool and refreshing. Trying to cut back on meat? Lentils are an amazing plant-based swap. Use them as a base for tacos, wraps, or even homemade veggie patties. They soak up flavor beautifully, so you can go savory, spicy, tangy, or whatever your taste buds are craving. Here's a bonus. Unlike many other legumes, lentils don't need to be soaked overnight. That means they're perfect when you want something fast. Just rinse them, add to a pot with water or broth, bring to a boil, then let them simmer for about 20 to 30 minutes. That's it. And they tend to be easier on digestion than some other beans. Less bloating, more comfort. Want to maximize their impact for joint health? Pair lentils with other inflammation-fighting ingredients, leafy greens like spinach or kale, a pinch of turmeric with black pepper, or a squeeze of lemon for a little brightness and extra benefit. When you put these foods together, you're not just eating well, you're building a meal that actively supports your body's fight against arthritis symptoms. Here's the thing, progress doesn't have to be all or nothing. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet overnight. Just start by adding lentils a few times a week. They're affordable, nutrient-dense, and quietly powerful when it comes to long-term wellness. So next time you're walking the grocery aisles, don't pass them by. Grab a bag, try out a new dish, and notice how your body responds. Lentils aren't just filling your plate. They're fueling your fight against inflammation and helping you stay active, mobile, and in charge of your health. It's easy to feel like arthritis is in control, but food is one of your strongest tools. And sometimes the most powerful changes come from the simplest ingredients. Lentils may be small, but they're mighty. Right there on your plate, helping you take back control one meal at a time. Number 2, chickpeas. Let's shine a spotlight on one of the most overlooked powerhouses in the fight against arthritis, chickpeas. You might be used to seeing them mashed into hummus or tossed into salads, but these humble legumes are far more than just a culinary sidekick. Chickpeas are nutritional giants that can make a real difference in managing joint pain and inflammation, all while supporting your overall well-being in a simple, natural way. So, why are chickpeas such a game-changer for arthritis? For starters, they're packed with plant-based protein. If you're cutting back on red meat due to its inflammatory effects, chickpeas are a smart substitute. The protein they provide isn't just for muscle building. It helps maintain the muscle strength that supports your joints. When your muscles are strong, your joints don't have to work as hard, which means less pressure, less discomfort, and more mobility. But what really makes chickpeas stand out is their high concentration of polyphenols. These naturally occurring compounds act like internal defenders, neutralizing harmful free radicals that contribute to oxidative stress, a common issue for those with arthritis. By keeping oxidative damage in check, polyphenols help reduce inflammation and protect your joints at a cellular level. In essence, every bite of chickpeas is like putting up a tiny shield around your joints. There's more. Chickpeas also deliver a solid dose of vitamin C, an essential nutrient for producing collagen. Collagen acts like the cushion in your joints, keeping them flexible and reducing friction. Without enough collagen, that cushioning breaks down, leading to stiffness and pain. The vitamin C in chickpeas helps your body maintain that vital connective tissue, supporting smoother, more comfortable movement over time. By eating chickpeas, you're not just masking the symptoms, you're helping your joints rebuild from the inside out. Like lentils, they're packed with magnesium, a mineral often overlooked when it comes to joint health. But make no mistake, magnesium plays a huge role in keeping your body running smoothly. It helps ease muscle tension, soothes the nervous system, and supports strong bones, all of which matter deeply when you're managing arthritis. When muscles are tight and overworked, your joints end up picking up the slack. Magnesium steps in to relieve that strain, helping your body move with less resistance. And here's a bonus. It can improve sleep, something many people with chronic pain struggle with. When you sleep better and your muscles are relaxed, your joints get a well-earned break. But that's just the beginning. Chickpeas also come loaded with fiber. And yes, it matters more than you might think. Fiber isn't just for digestion or keeping you full. It plays a key role in keeping blood sugar stable, which has a direct impact on inflammation. Spikes in blood sugar, especially from sugary or processed foods, can cause inflammatory responses that make arthritis symptoms worse. Chickpeas, with their naturally high fiber content, slow down how quickly sugar enters your bloodstream. That means fewer highs and crashes, and less inflammation weighing down your joints. Now for the fun part, chickpeas are endlessly versatile. Sure, hummus is a fan favorite, smooth, tasty, and great with everything from veggie sticks to whole grain toast. But don't stop there. Roast them with a splash of olive oil and your favorite spices for a crispy snack that beats chips any day. Toss them into salads, blend them into soups, stir-fry them with colorful veggies, or add them to stews. Feeling adventurous? Try making a chickpea curry or throw them into a grain bowl alongside quinoa, leafy greens, avocado, or roasted sweet potatoes. Their neutral flavor means they soak up whatever seasoning or sauce you're in the mood for. You can even get creative with baking. Chickpea flour is a fantastic gluten-free option for pancakes, breads, or cookies. Want to sneak more nutrition into your desserts? Blend whole chickpeas into brownies or mix them into homemade veggie burgers. They're filling, satisfying, and help curb cravings. Perfect if you're trying to keep your weight in check while managing arthritis symptoms. Another plus? They're affordable and easy to find. No need for specialty stores. Just grab a can or a bag of dried chickpeas at your local grocery store. Canned is convenient. Just rinse them to wash off extra sodium. And cooking dried chickpeas is simple and budget-friendly if you have a little more time. So how often should you eat them? Start by adding chickpeas to your meals a few times a week. With consistency, you'll likely start to notice more energy, less inflammation, and better digestion. Some people include them daily. And as long as your body handles them well, there's no reason not to. Living with arthritis can sometimes feel like your body is working against you, but small changes, like adding chickpeas to your plate, can make a real difference. These humble legumes pack a powerful punch, offering support for your joints, your gut, and your overall well-being. Next time you're meal prepping or strolling through the grocery store, give chickpeas another look. They're not just filler, they're a foundation for better health, one bite at a time. In short, chickpeas aren't just a healthy snack, they're a natural tool for joint care. From muscle support to inflammation reduction to collagen production, they offer a trifecta of benefits that make them a must-have for anyone dealing with arthritis. Once you understand what these little legumes are capable of, they'll go from a pantry afterthought to a daily essential. Number 3. Tofu. Now let's talk about the final star in our plant-powered lineup. And trust me, this one might catch you off guard. We're talking about tofu. Yes, tofu. For some, it's a staple. For others, it's a mystery block sitting in the back of the fridge. But if you're managing arthritis, or supporting someone who is, tofu might just become a nutritional game changer. It's not glamorous, it's not trendy, but it is loaded with the kind of nutrients that fight inflammation, protect your joints, and support your body from the inside out. So, why tofu? First, tofu is made from soybeans, one of the rare plant-based sources of complete protein. That means it contains all 9 essential amino acids your body needs to repair and rebuild tissues. And when it comes to arthritis, protein is non-negotiable. Strong muscles help take the pressure off your joints, so the more support your muscles have, the less strain your joints carry. That's a win, especially if pain and stiffness are part of your daily life. But tofu's power doesn't stop at protein. Let's talk healthy fats, specifically omega-3s. These are the anti-inflammatory superheroes your joints love. Omega-3s help lower the body's production of inflammatory compounds, easing stiffness, swelling, and discomfort. Most people think you have to eat fish to get omega-3s, but tofu is one of the few plant-based sources. So, whether you're avoiding seafood or just leaning more plant-forward, tofu's got you covered. And here's something you might not expect. Tofu is a solid source of calcium, crucial for keeping your bones strong and stable. And that matters a lot if you have arthritis, especially osteoarthritis, because strong bones support your joints. If your skeletal system is solid, your joints don't have to bear the brunt of every movement. Plus, tofu's a great dairy-free calcium option for anyone who's lactose intolerant or cutting back on dairy due to potential inflammatory effects. Even better, many tofu brands are fortified with vitamin D, which helps your body absorb calcium more effectively and supports immune health and inflammation control. Vitamin D deficiency is incredibly common, especially in older adults, and it can quietly make arthritis symptoms worse. So if your tofu gives you a little boost of D, that's a smart move with big benefits. And we're still not done. Tofu also brings isoflavones to the table, plant compounds naturally found in soy that mimic some of estrogen's positive effects in the body. Don't worry, they won't throw your hormones out of balance. In fact, they've been shown to help reduce inflammation, improve joint mobility, and ease pain in people with arthritis. Studies even show that regular soy eaters tend to report less stiffness and better joint function overall. Tofu may be simple, but it's seriously powerful. It's one of those unassuming foods that quietly works behind the scenes, supporting your joints, muscles, bones, and overall inflammation response. If you haven't given it a real chance yet, now might be the perfect time to start. That's the end of the video today. If you found it helpful and informative, please give us a thumb up, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more health tips. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.